Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for the price updates of Ethereum based on the daily and the 1 hour chart. So starting with the daily chart, as we can see, we have made before a previous analysis, a deep analysis for Ethereum, and we have seen some major weaknesses that Ethereum got in the past or in the history, right? So what we can see exactly here was an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and during this impulse the wave 2 has touched the fib level 886, which is a weak point for a wave 2, which could lead also to a weak point during the impulse. It's not an invalidation, but that might make some problems or troubles during the impulse, and we saw this later on exactly in the wave 4, reaching also the weakest point, which is 0.618 fib level, which normally it could invalidate a wave 4, but it's not necessarily, it's a guideline, not a rule, right? So we have seen again later on a smaller wave 5 continuation towards the upside. However, if we compare the length of the wave 1 with the wave 5, we can see that the wave 5 even is shorter than the wave 1, which also a signal of weakness. After that, we have seen a correction of 3 waves A, B, C, and the latest bull run or bull trend that we have been seeing in Ethereum. It was not really strong as Bitcoin or Solana or other altcoins. We have seen a diagonal rather than an impulse. We have seen 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in yellow, finishing the 5 at the $4,070 and not being able to reach the higher high made in the previous cycle, which is also a signal of weakness again in Ethereum. Looking what happened after, we are seeing a 3 waves down and then 3 waves up, making a flat. Is that flat could be expanded or not? It could be expanded. It's not expanded, okay? It's not, because B is still under it. So we have 3 waves down, 3 waves up. We might see a major impulse to the downside, forming the wave C. Well, this would happen in an expanded diagonal. However, if it did not made an expanded B wave, it could finish the thing here, all right? Could finish the wave C over there. However, because of the shape of that movement here, we can see clearly that we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then 5. So we see multiple 1, 2s here, and this is not a good signal. It could be all of it, a 1, a 2, 3, 4, and 5, right, for a wave C. Now, if we look further inside this, if we go in the daily, from the daily to the 1 hour bullish scenario, I was looking to have like a wave C, shorter one, in case only that this bull scenario would survive. However, it didn't survive. In the previous video that I made before, I think we were somewhere here, right, before the impulse happened, and I was saying, okay, be careful, this impulse looks very sharp, and if we reach this fib level for a wave 4, then that means a invalidation for the impulse, right? The impulse was starting exactly from here, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and we are looking for a 5th wave to the upside. However, that wave 4 went so sharp and deep, touching the 0.618 and seeing an invalidation for a wave 4, and here is almost a kind of a confirmation signal that this might not continue to the upside. Now, the possibility are very, very low to continue to the upside. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this scenario for the future, but however, the possibilities are very low for this scenario. So moving to the bearish scenario, which we have the same thing here. We are looking at an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until completing a wave C of an A, B, and C. All right. After that, we are looking for a 1, a 2, and 3, 4, and 5. All right. So in that case, for this impulse did not touch yet the 0.618. Okay, it went also higher, but it did not touch this level, and we already see a bounce and retracement at the 0.5 level at 3,327. And moreover, this whole impulse has reached 2.618 fib level, which is a very high fib level. Normally the wave 3 should reach only the 1.618 fib level, but it was very extended. Okay, the wave 3 was very extended, and we see that we have double impulses inside it. One in orange, 2, 3, 4, and 5, finishing the wave 3 in red for 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and we're still looking for a fifth wave, final fifth wave, which it could be the same length of the wave 1. In that case, if that is, it will be the same length of the wave 1, then we are expecting, here we go, this is the length. Yeah, we are expecting here maybe a truncation, but this is a very low possibility. All right, we can measure later on when we get a 1, 2 here. We can measure again the possibility of the wave 5. So the first expectation is maybe it might not go deeper, because anyway we got a very extended wave 3, and this explains why we might have also a short wave 5. However, we might reach a new lower low, we might reach exactly the price, or even less in a few dollars, right, which is truncation. So this is reading analysis, Elliott Wave analysis of ETH. Unfortunately, ETH is not showing like strength in the latest months, or even since the last cycle. We have started to see some weaknesses, while we see some strength in other altcoins, especially like Solana. And I think that I already mentioned this in other videos, that ETH is not showing strength anymore, and it's losing its rank in the first place in the altcoins. So be aware when trading Solana. It doesn't mean that this cannot be tradable. Okay, when selling can also make money, right? So be careful. What are you doing? Of course, remember there's still a bullish scenario still available, but with lower possibilities, right? With a fourth wave, but reaching the weakest fib level, that it might turn and go up, but it has like very low possibilities. All right, but it's good to keep always like in mind the two scenarios, bullish and bearish, at the same time, and compare the possibilities, right? And of course the possibilities goes higher for a downside. So thank you for watching. I hope that you liked the update. If you did, please press the like button and subscribe for the channel if you did not yet. See you in the next video, and have a nice weekend.